Okay, we're here at Newport, right before high tide. I'm gonna quickly check water visibility. It's supposed to be 2 to 3 foot swells today, so there have been a lot of boats. Right now there's only 2, but there were just a lot of boats out here, just a ton of them. Okay, yes. Let's see if you guys can see this. Do I see clarity or not? Oh yeah. I think today's gonna be a great day. It looks like that water visibility is really good. At least we know for sure. We know for sure it's gonna be like probably 8 to 10. At least I have a feeling. We'll see. But okay, I gotta get ready. It is about time. I'm meeting another guy from Facebook on here, so about 20 minutes and I gotta get in the water. So we'll see you there. So my basic setup. Already filled my float. Got a crab bag. Crocs. So for myself, right off the bat, I have this spit defogger. I put my goggles right off the bat. So I'll let it to dry on while I'm getting everything else ready. Just wipe it in, do a dab, and then just wipe it on. It'll dry on. Alright, so we got some Johnson's baby head to toe shampoo and water. So it's spray it in the gloves since those go on once I actually get to the water. I get some boots. Just actually got these Yazbek 7mm boots. They are quite nice. And I like that they're camo, kind of semi-matched, not really. Now, has anyone else had a problem with their lights turning on and then just starting to cook stuff? Because mine gets really hot for sure, so it has tried to burn things on accident. That was not fun. Okay, and so this is an open cell wetsuit, so it's really sticky and grippy. They're like, what is this? My boot. So yeah, just getting that shampoo. It's actually this baby wash shampoo has been really nice. Just slips right on. I was buying this other stuff called, I think, Shark Snot, but this is way better and cheaper. Luckily today's not cold. This is the worst part. Even when it's not that cold. This is where everyone thinks they're gonna die, which surprisingly this Mako suit's pretty easy to get into. But still definitely make sure you take a deep breath before you go in case you do get stuck. You do not want to suffocate. This is the part a lot of people have problems. Oh. See, that looked simple, right? You gotta also watch your fingernails. You do not want to tear into your wetsuit on the inside on the open cell side. Oh. Like this. So now this wetsuit's a 7mm, so it's 7 on 7, as you see that chest piece before. Now this chest piece over. So I got 14mm thick on my torso. I got 14mm thick. And then on all my extremities, this is all 7 everywhere. So, and then 7 on my boots. And my gloves, they're like 5. And then it was touching the rocks, kind of digging. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. You can see the tear holes. So that's always annoying. You always have to kind of replace gloves. Then I got my little shark band, shark repellent supposedly. Oh, morning.
Go, or are you going out right now?
I'm going out right now. We're getting ready to drop in.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, you too. I'm gonna start heading out, so I'm gonna switch cameras and see how this goes. Okay, you can tell that I might get a little paranoid about people. Keys, come with me. Got my little phone case that I bought and put my keys in it and then hook it into my float. So that's how I do that. This is my little float setup right here. And then I put a little backpack strap on it, so makes it easier to carry, kind of. It's not perfect. Sorry, I'm getting used to this camera stuff. But then I have my gun already on its float line, and then we're off. I'm trying not to die while carrying you guys and all my stuff down, but this is the walk. At least at South Beach Jetty that I go to, I like dropping it right here. So I follow it down here. Again, this is the reason. Got Crocs to protect my dive socks. So start climbing all this, and you can see it's kind of a path right down there. Little spot to get down. So always use your hands. Multiple places of contact, because these rocks can sometimes shift, the small ones. So yeah, this is how you get down. Okay. There we go, now it's time to get ready. This water looks amazing. Okay, time to switch to mask, so put you guys away. Okay, we're on the mask, so let's get this going. Like always, I highly recommend having a flashlight in the Pacific Northwest. It just makes hole hunting so much easier. So it's good to get your snorkel in before you get completely in the water, so you're kind of prepped for it. Okay, and then I unraveled this until this black mark that I have. So it's like 28 feet or 30 feet, I think. And then I'll either lengthen it more if I start using my anchor also. Oh man, where'd it go? Just depends how many fish are in around. There's the black mark right there. And so then you just go right there, and then it holds. I'm actually trying my old factory tip on here. I just want to see again how this does, this single flopper, but I have my other one with me to switch if I don't like it. Now this is actually my very first dive of the day, so let's see how it goes. Now for anyone who doesn't know, the sound you hear in the background is actually coming from a boat propeller. Which this is the reason why you always want to dive with a float, so it helps boaters be able to identify that there's a diver down, and so it'll just help protect you. Now, it's always amazing when you are able to find a school on your first dive. Well, good news, you're gonna get fish. There's a school right here. Oh, and you already got, is that a bank board? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one of those. Oh, yeah, Todd, yeah, hell yeah. So at first it'll look a little murky at the top, but once you get down, it clears up a lot. Right.
when I first looked, I was like, damn, it's like really, really clear. It's not that, it is like, it's a lot better than it normally is. But once you get in, you're like, oh, there's some murk. And then once you get below that, it clears up again quite a bit. Huh?
How long does your breath hold?
It kind of depends. Like, I average probably like 45 to 50 seconds. I've been getting up in minutes multiple times now.
That's awesome.
What about you?
Nowhere near.
20, 30 seconds?
Yeah, maybe right now.
Well, that's how I started.
Yeah, that's why I've been doing a lot of high lanes, because I'm like, well, the elevation helps with the compression, and then, you know, just getting practice.
Yeah, it's just a practice. Like I was doing here at 20 to 30 seconds a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So it's just doing that. You just don't want to push yourself here.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
once you start feeling anything, you're like, okay, back up. Leave a lot of room for air.
Oh yeah.
Now, to a lot of people in the world, this is terrible visibility, but to us in the Pacific Northwest, this is amazing visibility. I wish it was like this every time I dove, but we never get that lucky.
They always look bigger the first few.
Get that ground turn.
Yeah. And also, it's like I'm using my single flopper. I don't normally use them. It's the original. I'm like, I'm gonna test this out again and see. Yeah, because I keep having problems penetrating my other one. So.
Got it. That's why I wasn't sure. I got the spear poles.
Yeah.
I got a few different tips, and I'm like, well, this I think gives me the best advantage right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Cause I'm curious how that'll work.
Yeah, I've had these for like 20 years, and I grew up in Wisconsin, so I used to spear lakes and stuff.
Oh, then yeah, it works.
Great for that. But
Yeah, that'll be good here then.
yeah, so like before I go buy a spear pole or you know, or something,
Yeah.
give them a try.
I highly recommend this style stringer. It just makes stringing up all your fish so much easier. So right here, everyone can see how I reload my gun versus other people. I always get asked how my setup is, and so here's kind of a better view of what I have to do to reload my gun. Now, there were a lot of boats out today, as you'll hear throughout this video. Now there's actually multiple points in this video where my camera actually picked up my heartbeat, which was actually pretty interesting to me. Now here's something we all must deal with, just getting all of our lines tangled together.
But it's getting better every time. I come out a lot, so it's definitely been helping.
Now my goal is to be able to get to a 2-minute active breath hold, which I'm sure will take some years still. Now if you're a spearfisherman that has their stringer attached to themselves and not their float, leave a comment and explain to me your reasoning for that. I've just always been kind of curious. Personally, I just feel like I will snag on something down at the bottom or have a better chance of a shark coming to me, but I don't know. Now, if any of you are interested in any of my gear, I do have affiliate links in the description of the video. And if you're not seeing whatever you're looking for, you can always send me a comment and I'll look it up and see if I can get you either a link back or just tell you where I got it or what it is. They are affiliate links, so they just help support my channel. So I can go out and make more spearfishing videos for you all.
Now, how deep would you say you are comfortable with? Like around here, like kind of what you did, or deeper, or
a little bit deeper than that. I'd say like 15, 20 max right now. Like.
Yeah, so I'd say you should go a little further. Oh, no, you don't have to. But a little further out, and you try to do your like 12 to 15, and that's kind of, you'll see more fish down at that rate. I just drop off, and I just go to the bottom, and then I just swim across, like above the sand. Got it. Okay. And not like right above the sand. Sometimes I do, but I just go down to like 12, 15 feet. And then I just swim horizontal until I find a fish. Right on. Okay. And sometimes you just hit and they're all right there. Right. I wasn't sure if you were like spotting them from the surface. No, right now it's too hazy. Yeah. Right now, I'm sure there are some you'll spot here and there, but you'll spot a lot more if you go out a little bit deeper and drop and swim horizontal while you're down there. Right on. All right.
Now you always want to keep your eye out for these large red rock crabs. They are delicious. Now I get people laughing at me here and there because of my tongs, but they work great and I never have to worry about getting my fingers broken, so that is a plus for me. Well, now this was the worst case scenario. Of course he had to grab on, but luckily he let go pretty quickly after, and I was able to get him back into the bag. Now, I had some hesitation on this guy because I was kind of looking at him like, that's a weird looking rockfish. Then it dawned on me that that was a large surf perch, so this was pretty awesome for me.
I thought I was got my PB surf perch. I was like, that's a black rockfish. No, it's not. That's a surf perch. Holy hell.
Now, this is one of my stupider moments while spearfishing. You can see I clearly already have the stringer through its mouth, and I remember someone telling me in the past to put it through their eyes, but I didn't want to do that while I was still alive, so I wanted to dispatch the fish, which did not go as planned, as you all see. Now this just hurts to watch every time I see it. And the reason I was trying to get it through the eyes is because surf perch have really soft jaws, and I've lost quite a few on my stringer because they just tear off. So every time you put it through their eyes, it goes through the skull, which they hold on a lot better.
That surf it came off my spear. No, I said it came off when I was getting ready to knife it. It pulled off. I just went right into the rock. Oh.
So most of the times when I'm moving locations is when I notice the red rock crabs. So again, they seem to be pretty abundant today. Now I think I'm going to make these tongs a new thing for you all. Now with this guy, you can see he's with a female, which I bag both of them, but later off camera I release the female because she's just small and not worth taking. Now I couldn't believe it, there's another one, and you guys can't tell me these tongs just don't seem so easy compared to watching all of you guys play like hot potato with these things. Now if you're enjoying this video, feel free to like and subscribe. It just helps my channel grow. Thank you. So I get asked all the time, what do you do when you find a lingcod and you can't judge its size? This is exactly how it is. With this guy, see it, my gun actually is marked for 22 inches, and I was going to try to lay my gun up next to it, but it was just too close to the limit. I wasn't sure, so I'm just letting him go. Now, of course, a few dives later, I run into another lingcod right here. Just looking at it, but again, it just seems too close. I actually swim with it for a while, but my camera didn't really pick it up. You guys probably think I'm hunting it, but I'm not. I was kind of swimming with it. It's pretty cool, but finally just let it do its own thing. Okay, now this guy, I know he's bigger than 22 inches, so I take a good shot. I keep my light off him because sometimes they spook him. Once I got it on, I took it right off. Now I'm immediately trying to get to my spear tip to the flopper, and so I can hold that so I know it can't get off. Now this is what it's all about. Now remember, it's not over until the fish is on your stringer and bleeding out. Now, of course, this is when the ocean wants to get a little rough and push me around when I'm trying to get this beast on the stringer. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little better that it's on the stringer. Now at this point, I know that I got my new PB Lingcod. Well, of course, unless I drop it in the rocks when I'm trying to get out, which would be a horrible thing.
You heading out? Check this out, a sec. Hey! Bigling! Whew. I'm getting out now too. I'm like, okay, that's good enough.
Now I swear the most exhausting part of spearfishing is getting your gear off and hauling your fish and float and all your gear up out of the rocks and back to your car. Okay, now here's a true size comparison of this beast.
I'm quite happy, and then I got 4 rockfish.
Lost a couple fish actually. My PB surf perch, I would say. Lost a PB surf perch. I believe it'd be a PB. Had it and it just came right off my flopper, so that sucked. But I am so happy for today. This was awesome. So have a great day. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.